Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore and our Human Paladin. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to take on what remains in the Red Ridge Mountains. We've got 4 more bars to fill to get to level 30, so hopefully we'll find something here in Lakeshire to push us to our next big milestone. Let's get started. We've got the Blackrock Bounty quest, as well as a Grey quest that we picked up back at the Tower of Azora in Elwyn. We're going to take a look around and see if we can find anything else that we can complete.
Light be with you. For the Alliance.
I think this is going to be an elite quest
What can I do
for one of the orcs at Stonewatch Keep. Bring 3 midnight orbs to Marshal Maris. I have a feeling this one's also going to be pretty difficult.
Be careful. Light bless you.
Let's take a look. Yeah, that's going to be a part of the Stonewatch quest as well. Let's keep checking.
Can I help you?
Yowler. I mean, this one's more doable, but I think this one might be located back inside the cave, within the Red Ridge Canyon. Yeah, that might be too difficult to get to. We'd have to fight our way through some bigger packs of condensed enemies. So I hate to say it, but Blackrock Bounty might be kind of all we've got. Let's take a quick look inside the tavern as well as by the houses up on the hill there. I think guard Burton here.
Well met.
Yeah, this is going to be another elite level quest. And we're not going to pick up the wanted poster for Fangor either. Even though Fangor is not an elite enemy. That knoll is surrounded by like 4 enemies at a time typically. It's going to be far too much to deal with. Yeah, nothing up here either. Alright, it's Blackrock Bounty, or the Tower of Ilgalar, I think, for that Grey quest that we picked up. I feel like we had checked out Blackrock Bounty not too long ago, so I don't really know if much has changed. So I think we'll ignore it for now. And what we'll end up doing is we'll take the path north here through Alther's Mill and past Stonewatch Keep. And we'll see if we can complete that Grey quest, which I believe should be around the tower here in the east. A watchful eye. Take the glyph of Azora to the lion statue near the Tower of Ilgalar. And what we can do, we have got about half of our remaining experience is rested, so maybe we can just have a little bit of a grinding session today. We can collect some more funds to pay for our level 30 abilities and our upgrades at 31 and 32. It's better to be prepared for all the upcoming purchases that we're going to need. just outside the front entrance to the keep. Looks like there's another player here. Looks like he's alone as well. I guess some of the grunts up front are only level 22, so I suppose it's possible to complete, assuming that you are okay with not getting too much experience out of it. And we're coming up on the tower now. I believe that should be it in the distance there. Oh boy, we've got a mage AoE grinding. Interesting. Yeah, I suppose this would be a pretty great spot for it, since everything is so, mashed in with each other, nice and close. All right, so we're outside the tower. Might need to fight off a few of these gnolls just to carve a path through, and we're looking for a lion statue. Now, interestingly enough, this quest is considered gray, which means I would imagine that the lion statue is going to be located somewhere where there are lower level gnolls to deal with, or orcs, whichever, comes first. Because these Shadowhide gnolls are level 24, 25, which is definitely very green to us. Yeah, there's the statue there, and there's a chest behind the tree as well. So let's go grab that. See if there's anything in the solid chest. Bolt of woolen cloth. Yeah, not much. And let's interact with the statue. This lion statue has sat here for decades and keeps a lonely watch over the infamous Tower of Ilgalar. There's a depression at the base of the statue where a gem or a glyph might be set. You place the glyph of Azora on the stone. It adheres itself, and you hear from it Theocritus's disembodied voice. You have my gratitude, young Sedelian. You may now speak with me through this glyph, and I might have future tasks for you, after I have probed the thoughts of my rival. I have been watching the Tower of Ilgalar, and can detect that Morganth is in conflict with the orcs in the Stonewatch Keep. I do not know the reason behind their contention, but you may aid me in unraveling this mystery. Take another glyph of Azora, then go to the top of the intact watchtower beside Stonewatch Keep. Find a suitable object on which to place the glyph, a chest or jar. Same place where the glyph will not be noticed. Will suit my purpose. Climb the intact watchtower. This might be elite to us. I mean, it doesn't look like it, so this is the Tower of Ilgalar. We're looking for a tower next to Stonewatch Keep. I can kind of see it on our map. I believe we passed by it. So, yeah, we'll go check that out. I mean, the quest is still gray to us, and it's not marked as elite or anything, so we must be able to complete it somehow. Alright, so let's just head back the way that we came and carve another path through the gnolls. And then we'll investigate. Another landmark to take a look at least. I've never done this quest line before, so this is all new to me for sure. And in fact, I don't know if I've ever completed Red Ridge in its entirety before. I've definitely been inside Stonewatch Keep and have dealt with some of the elite level quests. I don't know if I've taken on like the entire chain though. There's probably some stuff that I ended up like leaving behind and just not dealing with. Yeah, so this must be the tower here. And let's see what we are dealing with. Yeah, so it is gray to us, but these are elite level enemies. So, I mean, we have to be in the right place though. I guess we'll give it a shot. Oh my god, yeah, that's... I don't know if this is gonna happen. 2 elites is not happening, right? There's no way. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to abandon this one. I'm just surprised it's not marked as elite. It would take far too much work to take them on one by one and leash them. So I think that's going to be the end of that, unfortunately. Let's get rid of this, and yeah, so it's out of our inventory at least, the glyph that we were holding on to. And we're going to go back to Blackrock Bounty, and we'll see if we can do it. It's green to us now, but yeah, the way it looked the last time we were over there, it looked like we were going to have to face multiple orcs at the same time, basically for every pull. At least that's how it was at the entrance. And maybe for some random reason, if you push past the entrance, maybe it opens up a little bit more, but I'm kind of doubting it. But we'll head up there, we'll give it a shot. Alright, I can see the banners in the distance, as well as a renegade. The renegade is gray to us, so I'm not really too concerned about running past him. Yeah, I forgot that this was very sneaky, like having them just hide behind the tree like this, but I mean, we're like getting this close to them and they don't seem to be pulling, so I'm not too concerned about our escape route necessarily. I think we should be able to get out just fine. Maybe we'll take on these two, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I think we took on these two the last time, and we basically determined like that. Yeah, we were not ready for this this place yet. But I feel like now, and maybe I'm just misremembering how long ago it was since we've been here. Oh my God! Okay, we pulled something else. Oh my God! Okay, we might be a little bit of trouble here. Okay, so they don't leash too far, which is a good thing. So they ran away very quickly. Like, we did not have to run very far, luckily, but that was rough. I think the biggest issue here at Render's Camp is going to be these patrols. That's the only reason why we pulled the other summoner here. So not only does this summoner patrol, but that pathfinder also patrols through the same spot too. So, and something we'll have to keep in mind if we do decide to go through with this. While we're in here, let's just quickly identify like some safe spots too that we can run towards if we need to. We might have to go inside the cave though, which is a little sketchy. Because there doesn't seem to be too much more space left in this valley to actually traverse through. We haven't seen any champions yet. Yeah, not a single one, so they must all be inside that cave. I guess we'll take out this tracker over here and we'll see if we can squeeze behind this hut. It might be possible, considering the level difference we have with these guys. Their aggro radius might be quite small. Let's just hold our hammer of justice as well if we need to escape or deal with more than one enemy at a time. At the moment, it seems like we're doing okay. We just pulled a second tracker. We have clearly defined our path for sure if we need to get out of here. Oh, this is not good. We haven't pulled anything yet somehow. Okay, no, there we go. We just pulled... Oh, there's one of the champions. Let's take you out. And he's gonna go pull something now, too. This is very messy. Oh boy. If we can get through this quest somehow, I mean, this is the first champion we'd actually be able to kill, which is nice, but if we somehow get through this alive, this will be easily one of the most difficult things I think we would overcome for sure. I feel like there's so much that could go wrong here at Render's Rock. But if I'm being honest, these are kind of the moments that I really love about hardcore. So I almost don't really mind the risk too much. Oh man. All right, I think we're going to do it though. I think we're going to go inside the cave. Let's see where this tracker goes. I'm assuming we should just take him out. All right. Here we go. Looks like we got summoners inside too. That's certainly not going to make things easy. I was kind of hoping they would just be champions so that we could kind of blow through the rest of this quest as quickly as we can. Yeah, because all of these guys run even when they're enraged, I think, honestly, the play is going to probably to have Hammer of Justice up at all times. Honestly, I feel like just to be safe, make sure they don't run into anything else. I think that's what we're going to have to do. And we're not going to use it when they enrage, even though it might hurt us a lot more. Although I will say, when they get enraged, it doesn't look like they're hitting us harder. Maybe they're hitting us faster, I guess. Because I'm noticing the damage numbers in our portrait are about the same. They don't really seem to be that different. Alright, as we go inside, let's just be mindful of the entrance too, and respawns. I'd rather go back to the entrance sooner rather than later and not get stuck in the cave if everything just starts to respawn quickly. But it is a good thing that every last enemy in here should be green to us, which means their aggro radius should be a little bit less as well. I believe that's how it works. So that should be helpful. So when we're in like little pockets of the cave like we are now in this little corner here, we should be relatively safe, even if like this Black Rock champion were to like respawn instantly after killing it. Then we would only have to deal with that one. We wouldn't have to worry necessarily about another one coming from somewhere else. In fact, why don't we just keep doing it like this? We'll just keep bringing them back to this corner here. We got a patrol coming down the hall. Let's get back towards the entrance again and check for respawns, because I think the bodies disappeared. Let's get our health back up. Right, I should be able to take him out here. Let's actually drag him over to the corner here. I might have saw a tracker phase back in. I do see a champion right here in front of us. Let's pull him aside. Oh no, we pulled the warlock too. I think I can take him for now. Flash of lights in to fight off those fireballs a little bit. That was a good resist. Should be running out of mana soon. I think we'll be okay from here. Alright, so we've cleared out a little bit more of the outside. Hopefully we'll start seeing some respawns on the inside. And there's the tracker. There's that first champion. Really nice that we picked up this tracker now so we can get rid of him before he starts patrolling. So far, very smooth. Let's just hope we don't get hyper spawned on. Looks like we have somebody else here. Human rogue. Makes me feel a little bit better. About our situation. Although he's at the point where he can vanish now, so if he gets into trouble, he can run away. Honestly, that might be a detriment to us, potentially. Because if he does something silly, within the cave, and then starts running out, we might end up getting hit with the brunt of it. The good news is, including this champion, we're only going to need 4. So hopefully we can get out of here real soon. Although it is a little bit, I'm not sure how much experience we're going to earn from this quest, though. It's got to be at least 1,000, right? So, I mean, we might have to stick around just to do a little bit more grinding. But I might take care of that grind maybe in a safer location. I'm not sure yet. For now, I don't feel like we're in too much danger. At least, you know, things have been going smoothly so far. At some point we might have to stop and make some more bandages too, because we're definitely running low on those now. Or we could just heal and drink more, but I feel like the pace so far has been really good, so I'd like to keep those bandages up. That is all that we needed for the quest, though. Let's see if I can line of sight this wall here. Yeah, I'm not sure how many more kills it's gonna take to turn this one in. I'm kind of thinking that this is going to be around 2,000, probably closer to 2,000 experience, if I had to guess. So we're going to need to get about 2,000 more just from these guys alone. And I haven't been paying attention to the experience drops, so I'll check that out in just a moment. $104. That is not a lot. So we're gonna need to kill like 20. Might not be worth farming that up here then. Maybe killing the gnolls, maybe that would be more safe. Stuff's starting to respawn in already, so I'm gonna have to kill this tracker quick, and then we're probably just gonna have to heal. Let's get our mana back before this champion respawns on top of us. Let's see. We did have the old history book to turn in Stormwind as well. So that's going to give us a little bit of extra experience, I suppose. And honestly, that might be enough. Those, quick turn-in quests typically turn in for quite a bit. Like whenever you find like a random object that starts a quest, off of a random enemy, those tend to grant quite a lot of experience. So maybe we do have enough. We'll just kill a few more here. We'll fight our way out at the very least. Linked chain boots. Nope, those are level 16. And we've got some more wool cloth to work through. Alright, I've had enough of Render's Rock. Let's get the hell out of here. This place freaks me out, even at level 29. Oh my god, I'm already getting wailed on. Okay, let's just keep running. As soon as we get dazed... Oh my god. Let's just keep going. Most of them should turn back at a certain point. Yeah, okay, I think we're okay. Let's just get a couple of quick heals in. Yep, done with this place. Goodbye, Render's Camp. Goodbye, Render's Rock. I am done with you. And we are done with Red Ridge once we turn this quest in. That is going to be it for this zone for sure. Unless for some reason some other quest in Duskwood or Stormwind or something sends us back, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Oh boy. Yeah, what an episode. But it'll all be worth it if we can hit level 30. And then we'll have some new toys potentially to play with. I believe this is turned in with Marshal Maris across the bridge. Or maybe he's called Guard Maris, I don't remember. No, not Marshal Maris, the other one. What is his name? I've talked to him quite a lot. Guard How.
Need help?
I see you have fought valiantly against the Blackrock clan, Paladin. Your service to our township is great indeed.
Be careful.
Yep, 2,000 experience. It's kind of crazy, like how much I can kind of figure out how much quests give me over time, just because of the amount of times I've played, especially through these like earlier levels. Like 1 to 30, I'm pretty familiar with on both sides. Okay, let's go ahead and vendor some stuff. Let's see, how much experience are we away? It's going to be really close. I don't know if turning in the book is going to get us there, but we are going to try. I don't think there's anything close by that we can fight right now that would actually give experience. We'd have to kind of go out of our way. There's, of course, finding the shadowy figure with jitters in Duskwood. Yeah, but otherwise we don't have anything else. Alright, let's just go back to Stormwind and let's find out. We'll see if it's enough. We're at 8 gold at the moment. So we'll pick up our level 30 abilities. We'll see what those look like. I know we get the option of Seal of Light and Seal of Wisdom. I don't think I'm gonna buy both of them. I want to make sure that we have enough gold to purchase our weapon and our new armor between levels 31 and 32. So I think I'm gonna go with Seal of Light. Seal of Wisdom doesn't do any damage when you use Judgment with it. And doesn't give you any damage, obviously, when it's on. It just gives you a lot more mana back, which I don't think is what we need. I think what we could try moving forward is throwing up Seal of Light and using Judgment right away at the beginning of a fight. And then just go back to Seal of the Righteousness. We'll at the very least have, that passive healing potentially. How much healing? I'm not sure at all. We're going to have to find out what that looks like and try to keep track of, because I don't think it's going to be on every weapon hit. I think it's going to be kind of just a chance to happen. And we'll see how much health it gives back, but that could reduce the incoming damage that we take significantly, potentially. We don't really have too many ways of doing that, just in general. There's only so much we can do with our armor. We can't really pick up upgrades in between, those between the levels where we can pick it up from vendors, which is at 31, 41, 51. Not a whole lot of room for upgrades in between. So anything that we can get to reduce the damage that we take in battle is nice, but we also have to see how much mana it's going to cost us every time we use it too, because we might end up using a lot more mana in the process. And we might have to do a lot more drinking, which, I guess wouldn't be a terrible thing. All right, let's get over to the Stormwind Library. here. I don't see any new quests to pick up. And we are here at the Royal Library. Should be plenty of stuff that we could read if we wanted to. Guardians of Tearsfall, Aftermath of the Second War, Alliance of Lordaeron. I think we've read some of these. Civil War in the Plague Lands. Surprisingly, not as many books. I mean, there's definitely some stuff. Aegwynn and the Dragon Hunt, I think we've done that one as well. I feel like the Ironforge Library, which I believe is in the Hall of Explorers, had more stuff to read.
Hey there.
Milton Sheath. Oh, what's that old book you have there? Can I see it?
Safe travels.
Oh my, this book hasn't rested on these shelves since before the rebuilding of Stormwind, years ago. It will have to be restored, of course. It's in bad shape, but I would be honored to place it within our rare books collection. Thank you, sir. Please accept this as payment for returning the book.
See you later.
Yes, thank you. Level 30. South Shore. Oh my goodness.
Have a good one.
I'm going to leave that alone. We're going to have plenty of breadcrumbs for South Shore, I think. So I think we'll leave that one alone. We are level 30. Oh, look at those wonderful 21 unspent talent points. Is it weird that it's fun for me to look at the unused talent points? I don't know why that is. I think I've mentioned this before, but I think it really doesn't feel that much different with the talent points not being spent here. And I don't know if that's because it's, maybe it's something to do with paladins specifically. Like maybe the talents just aren't that, noticeable. Not to say they aren't impactful, but, noticeable. Like, you don't really know. You can't really feel the extra 20% attack power from Blessing of Might. You don't really feel the extra 5% chance to parry. Maybe you feel the extra 5% chance to crit, but I don't know. I feel like you just don't, apart from maybe Seal of Command and maybe Pursuit of Justice, having that 8% movement speed is kind of nice. That I do tend to notice every time I play Paladin, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really miss the talent points at all, at least for this character. But oh boy, does it feel good to be level 30. Let's speak with Catherine the Pure and get those new abilities.
How are you?
Got quite a few quests here. Tankmaster Overspark. Yeah, we've seen that one before. We do not care about that. And a quest from the Altar Boy. The Missing Diplomat. I think this is a pretty long quest chain, if I remember correctly. I don't typically do this one, so maybe we'll pick it up. Excuse me, sir. Bishop de Levy asked me to approach adventurers that might be able to help him with a delicate matter. If you could quietly head to Stormwind Keep and speak to him at your earliest convenience, I'm sure he would appreciate your help. Again, please be discreet. It is a matter of some importance. Why is the Altar Boy giving me this quest? I think we'll wait until this becomes green or something for us to go back to the keep. We're not holding anything in our inventory for it, so I'm not too concerned about it.
Need help?
Boy, I'm happy to see you, Catherine. Yeah, so we're picking up Lay on Hands, rank 2. And what this essentially does is it actually gives us some mana back. So we're not going to be at 0 mana, which this is actually kind of a big deal. If we had to use Lay on Hands, and if for some reason we needed some extra mana to push for a kill or to heal some more, yeah, this is just very important. And then we've got Seal of Light. Fuel the Paladin with Divine Light for 30 seconds, giving each melee attack a chance to heal the Paladin for 39. So that's not a lot in itself, but when you judge it, judge an enemy for 10 seconds, granting melee attacks made against the judged chance to heal the attacker. Melee attacks made against the judged enemy. Okay. Only for 25. It only lasts for 10 seconds, though? I played a Paladin in Season of Discovery, and it was definitely like 30 seconds, but maybe it's different. We're going to have to test it out. I still think it's worth a try at the very least. Any ability that we can use to help reduce damage taken is going to be important. And then we're definitely going to want Devotion Aura. I think that is going to be it for now. At 32, we can pick up something, I think. Yeah, we can pick up Blessing of Might. Speaking of which, let's check for other level 32 abilities. So Blessing of Might's going to be one for, again, about a gold. Let's just round that off. Nothing in protection. And nothing in holy as well for level 32. That is actually fantastic. So we're sitting on 5 gold still right now. Which is all going to be able to be put towards the weapon at 31 and the armor and the new shield upgrade as well at 32. That's really good knowing that we don't have to spend a single copper on abilities at 32. All right, what did we pick up here? We picked up Devotion Aura. 390 armor now, rank 4. Nearly at 40% reduced physical damage taken. That's nice. Let's get that next rank of Lay on Hands, and then we'll put Seal of Light on our bars as well. 110 mana, very steep. That is even more expensive than Seal of the Righteousness. I find it hard to believe that it's only going to last for 10 seconds. That seems... I don't know, it just doesn't seem right, but I guess we're going to find out. We'll figure out how useful it might be, or maybe it's completely useless based on what we were just reading. And I got to figure out where we're going in the next episode. Probably the wetlands. Yeah, if I look at our quest log, it's probably the wetlands. Yeah, there's some stuff we can do in Stone Talon too. So yeah, I'm thinking wetlands, then Stone Talon, then probably back to Ashenvale by that point. And then once we go through Ashenvale one more time, I think, hopefully it'll be like 31, 32 by that point. And then we can talk about some 30 to 40 zones. We can start looking at stuff like Stranglethorn and beyond. But in the meantime, that's going to do it for me. As always, I appreciate you all so much for watching. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.